And welcome to your maths tutorial for Thursday the 4th of February. So we're looking at the next chapter in fractions that are in the book, and it's page 66. So we're adding fractions on this page, and in some of the answers when we add the fractions we're going to get a thing called an improper fraction where the top number is bigger than the bottom number. The top number is a numerator and the bottom number is a denominator. So the next step we have to take is to change the improper fraction into a mixed number where there's whole numbers and fractions, or units and fractions. You've been doing this in your Master Your Maths for a little while now, where you change from improper to mixed number or from mixed number to improper. And you've been doing addition of fractions as well. So there's nothing new here, but I think it's really important to go back over it. So adding fractions, so they're just going to show you here. A baker sold 2/6 of a carrot cake in the morning and 3/6 of it in the afternoon. What fraction of the cake did she sell altogether? So they've drawn it out here. Here's the cake. So there's the 2/6 of it sold in the morning. So there's it drawn out and as a fraction, plus the 3/6 of it that she sold in the afternoon as a drawing and as a fraction. And here's the drawing of the answer. 2 plus 3 is 5/6, and here is the answer here. 2 plus 3 is 5/6. Why did we not have to find a lowest common denominator and take all those extra steps? Because look, the two denominators match already, 6 and 6. So when the denominators are the exact same and match, you just add to them the two top numbers. So 2 plus 3 is 5. They're doing them vertically like this. If you find it easier to do them horizontally, you can write them out in your rough work horizontally, where it's 2/6 plus 3/6 in a line like that. So you're going to add numbers 1a to f, and look, in each of them the denominators are the same. So it's really a lot simpler than what you've been doing in your Master Your Maths. It's just about adding the top numbers. Okay, now, and if you get a top number that's bigger than the bottom number up here, you can just leave it as an improper fraction. Just leave it. Then, moving on, adding fractions and mixed numbers. So here we have 3/4 of this frisbee is coloured. Here you go. And here's the fraction. And 3/4 of this frisbee is coloured. So this is how much is coloured all together with the two frisbees. 1, 2, 3. And then they take one of the quarters here and put it in because it's the same, it's a quarter. So there's a full frisbee coloured and then 2 quarters left over. Or they're showing it here. 3/4 plus 3/4 made 6/4. 3 plus 3 made 6. So it's an improper fraction because the top numerator is too big for the denominator. So what you can do is you think to yourself, well, 4 divided into 6 goes once. And what is my remainder? 2. So I put the 2 over the 4. So I get 1 unit and 2/4 as my fraction. And they simplified it even further because they saw that 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice. So the answer is now 1.5. This drawing here just shows you that the 6/4 is equal to 1 whole number plus 2/4. It's just showing you visually what this, how 6/4 is equal to that. Then Ava drank 2 2/3 litres of water during a marathon and 1 2/3 afterwards. How much water did she drink altogether? So there's her 2 2/3, and here's her 1 2/3. Okay, so with this you just add your whole numbers as normal. 2 plus 1 is 3, and then the denominators are the same, so you just add the top numbers. 2 plus 2 is 4. So the answer is 3 4/3. Now this is improper, isn't it? So they thought, well, 3 divided into 4 goes once with 1 left over. So what they did with the 1 whole number is they added in with the 3, so the 3 became 4, and then 4 1/3. So you can see it here. They had 1, 2, 3. There's those ones, 1, 2, 3. The whole number's being added, 1, 2, 3. And then the 2/3 and the 2/3. Well, you had your 2/3, So you can only fit 1/3 of this part in here, and the other third went over here. So that meant that actually you now have 4 glasses full and 1/3. So that's how you change from an improper into a mixed fraction. You divide the bottom number into the top number, see how many times it goes, and whatever your remainder is, you pop it over the fraction, the denominator, to create the fraction. So 4 divided into 6 goes once, with a remainder 2, which I put over 4 and simplified. The only extra step here is you already had whole numbers here. So when you change this to a mixed number, 3 divided into 4 goes once with 1/3. You have to add that 1 in with that 3 that's already there to become 4 and 1/3. So you're going to do A. The pictures will help you. So you're going to write your answers as mixed numbers and then simplify. So when you add them, you're going to get improper fractions like this. You have to create mixed numbers then. And this mixed number was able to be simplified. You see that they simplified the 2/4 into a half. So they're your steps. You add them, and there's nothing tricky with the addition here. The denominators are all going to be the same. So you add the top numbers, you'll get an improper fraction. You change it into the mixed number by dividing the bottom into the top, and then when you get the mixed number, see if you can simplify. Here you can see everything split into quarters. So how many quarters are here? What are you adding to the 1 and 2/4? That's what's going to go here, and then you add, get improper, change to mixed. Here they don't tell you what it is, but you can see it's a full unit, 1 and how many sixths, plus 1 and 3/6 add. Same here, they don't tell you the fraction, but you can work out what the fraction is by looking over here. Finally, add the fractions, simplify where possible to a mixed number or a whole number. So just the same as these ones and these ones, you add, you'll get an improper fraction, and then you change the improper fraction into a mixed number, or maybe it'll go evenly in, like, it might go evenly, so you'll just get an answer of a whole number with no fractions, no remainder. So that's what you do for these ones. And your challenge: a wall is this meter long, another wall is this long. What's the total length of the 2 walls? And then you're going to be able to simplify because they're asking you to, so you must be able to. So a recap: we're adding fractions. All our denominators are the same in this whole page, so we don't have to look for lowest common multiples or anything like that. What we're just doing is we're seeing that the denominators are the same, so we just add the numerators to get the fraction answer for here. If the number on the top is bigger than the number on the bottom for part 1, that's fine, leave it. For parts 2 and 3, after you've added, you'll get maybe an improper fraction where the top is bigger than the bottom, but you must take the next step in changing it into a mixed number. Changing it from an improper to a mixed number. How do you do it? Divide the bottom denominator into the numerator, see how many times it goes. So here it went once, and there was a remainder of 2, which they popped over the denominator of 4 that you were dividing in at the beginning. So it's 1 and 2/4, and it's simplified down. That's how you do those ones. I want to recommend a website that has free tutorials on every aspect of maths. So even if there's something in the maths you're finding troubling, or having trouble with, not troubling, it's called Khan Academy. It's KHAN, and they go through, we'll say even this kind of thing where you add fractions where the denominators match, or you add fractions where the denominators are different, or you add fractions that have mixed numbers, like this is a mixed number, or you add fractions, or you subtract fractions, and so on. So if you're finding that this is still proving difficult, you can message me, obviously, or you can look up a Khan Academy tutorial because they're completely free of charge. So best of luck.